tested, and they didn't make them cough or anything. There was a throat swab, but I didn't have to cough.
That's interesting. Now, at Dodger Stadium, they made you cough because they wanted to bring up any respiratory droplets from the upper respiratory tract. So maybe your person, listen, I don't know, they all do it differently. Hopefully somebody has some semblance of intelligence doing these tests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think coughing hurt.
Yeah.
You know, because you did it in your car. Were you in their presence? Did they swab themselves? They might have.
Yes, I was outside of my car, yeah.
Okay, so then maybe that's why they didn't have you cough, because they don't want those respiratory droplets in their area.
I did have to get in the line, though, for people that still have their tonsils. I don't know if that means anything.
Listen, if you want to make fun of my wife, you go right ahead. If someone's going to hop on the text line and go, she's right, 31043, we'll find out what happens there. When did you get tested after you, because here's one thing I haven't had anybody answer me. I think one of my friends did answer it, one of my doctor friends, but I have to check. How, like, here's my thing. You get exposed. Brian's got COVID-19 to my left-hand side here, right? Brian coughs on me. I walk out the door.
How long until you test positive?
At what point am I safe and confident to be tested post-exposure to the person who had COVID-19? Do you know that?
I don't know.
No.
I have no idea.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, you know, you stop at a gas station way back to San Diego. You bump into somebody that cough on you. You get tested the next day. It's 24 hours enough. Is it 48 hours? Is it 12 hours? Somebody will reach out the text line. But only reach out if you know the truth. Don't be like, you know, I saw a meme and it said, you know, whatever. Honestly, only if you know the truth at 31043.
We only discuss facts around here.
Yes, that's it, just facts. Shush up. You're in your garage and I know where you live, I'll come and get you. Hey, so we're going to do your list coming up next. What is this list about you want to get into?
Well, it's the most embarrassing things to forget. We all forget things all the time. I do all the time, dates and names and everything.
Right.
So this is specifically the top most embarrassing things. There's a survey of thousands of people, and these are the three most embarrassing, I can't even say it, embarrassing things to forget.
Top 3 most embarrassing things you can forget. Right after this break, it's 104.3 MyFM.
Valentine in the morning.
104.3 MyFM.
The simple act of opening a door. It seems small, but it's momentous. By opening the doors to San Manuel Casino, we're taking the first steps back to being together, back to experiencing all thrill, and back to winning. What's on the other side of the doors may not look the same as before, but that's okay, because it's our opportunity to reopen safely and make new memories. Welcome back. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21 to enter casino. Please gamble responsibly.
Forgotten is a new true crime podcast that investigates the mystery of the hundreds of young women who've been murdered in Juarez, Mexico, right across the border from El Paso, Texas. We talk to victims' families, FBI agents, and a psychologist who claims to know one of the culprits to understand why these crimes have been unsolved for nearly 30 years. Listen to Forgotten Women of Juarez on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Who knew that cigarette butts were really toxic waste? Poisons to our environment. That they can pollute our streets, our waterways, our playgrounds. That they can harm our pets and wildlife. That each one could take 10 years to decompose. That there would be about 4.5 trillion of them littering our world. Who knew? Oh, right. The guys who made them. Come clean, Big Tobacco. For the dirty truth behind cigarette butts, go to tobaccofreeca.com.
Stop into Stater Brothers Markets. We've extended our 4th of July savings through Tuesday, July 7th.
Awesome! Fire up the grill for tasty carne asada. Flat meats just $4.99 a pound. Limit 10 pounds. Fresh skinless Atlantic salmon fillets are $6.99 a pound. And our fresh boneless skinless chicken breasts and pork spare ribs are both just $1.49 a pound. Limit 5 racks while supplies last. Oh, and don't forget the avocados. California avocados are only 69 cents each.
Stater Brothers Markets. It's our meat that made us famous. Look, people are ready for hair that doesn't look like it was cut with a lawnmower, and workouts that don't involve 2 bags of flour. They're ready for a grand reopening, for small businesses to do what they've always done. Get out there and power an economy. One appointment, one card swipe, one customer at a time. And Spectrum Business is helping to make that happen, because we understand that it's never been more necessary to have fast internet and reliable phone services. And that's why we're proud to offer Spectrum Business internet, voice, and TV services for free for 1 month when you switch. That light at the end of the tunnel? It's nail salons and pet groomers, dentists, and CPAs. It's you and your small business, turning your community and the country around. Small business is coming back, and to help, we're offering new customers 1 month of Spectrum Business internet, phone, and TV services for free when you switch. for you because you're here for all of us. Call 844-995-0405. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Hey, it's Jill from Valentine in the Morning. Be a part of something special and help heal the community. Nurses make a tremendous difference in the health of their patients and the lives of their families. Learn to improve someone's life today and help guarantee a better tomorrow. Learn to become a nurse at West Coast University. Online and campus programs available. With multiple start dates throughout the year, start when it's convenient for you. Learn more at westcoastuniversity.edu. westcoastuniversity.edu.
West Coast University cannot guarantee a flight.
From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, let's go places.
For more information about contests on this station, go to 1043myfm.com/rules.
This time traffic is sponsored by Allstate. They've wrapped things up there on the northbound side of the 110 freeways. You're coming up on Exposition, so all lanes are open. The drive, of course, is still going to be a slow one as you're coming away from Florence. That'll stay busy now to the 10 freeway. 10 westbound is slow from the 5 to get to about La Brea, and then it does look better. Like Val was saying, there was a brush fire that's burning out onto the 14 freeway, and that is affecting your drive. Northbound side of the 14 from Soledad Canyon to Agua Dulce Canyon, they have the 2 right lanes still blocked off with the fire crews hanging out on the scene there. So, of course, they will be there until further notice. So just be aware of them. Northbound side of the 14 freeway from Soledad Canyon out towards Agua Dulce Canyon. And then on the eastbound side of the 91, just before you get to the 710, that's where one car spun out. They say they are blocking lanes to the connector road to the southbound side of the 710. So the eastbound 91 connector to southbound side of the 710, that car that spun out is blocking your way. With an Allstate agent, you get a local expert on help finding the best coverage for you. And because they live in your community, you can always count on them to be there when you need them most. Plus, when you bundle home and auto, you can save. So call your local Allstate agent today. Are you in good hands? That's your traffic. I'm Tony Jordan with Valentine in the Morning on 1043 MyFM.
All right, Tony, thank you very much. The weather today, sunny, hot, highs near 90. 66 in Almonte, 64 in Long Beach. Kevin's sitting in for Jill. He's got the Hollywood headlines coming up.
I do. Fake tattoos are a thing. They exist. They're real. But one actor just got his entire chest tattooed for real for a movie role. I'll tell you who that was for $650.
One of the questions we just asked on the text line, we got to kind of go through these because there's so many of them here, so I don't want to give any answers yet. I was just curious what people would say here. How long from exposure until you can accurately be tested for COVID-19? Let's say I'm sitting next to Brian today. Brian coughs, and I go home and he calls me up. Oh, by the way, I'm COVID positive. How long should I wait before I get tested to accurately know if I have COVID-19 or not? We're getting some varied responses.